Back in the Studio 10 kitchen on this Wednesday with Lucy Greer. Lucy, good to see you.
You too, thank you.
Still, as you can see behind us, celebrating 100 years on the Gulf Coast. That's just amazing, isn't it?
Thank you. Yes, we have had such fun celebrating all year, and it's such a great time. We started we kicked off in December. You know, and then the 1st of January we really got going. So I've been celebrating all year, and this is a really great time of year. You know, kids are back in school, football coming up on the fall, and so it's just a nice time, really kind of a family time, and then getting into the holidays.
And that's what Greer's is all about, family.
Yes.
100 years, the family-owned business here on the Gulf Coast. Got to go out and support it. Meanwhile, what are we going to make today? We
are going to continue on with kind of our tailgating grilling theme. Last week we made those mini meatballs that are great for a tailgate or any kind of party, and so today I thought we would do some vegetables and also some pork tenderloin, which of course we're not outside doing a grilling segment or anything like that, but when we're thinking about grilling, you know, a lot of people think burgers and ribs, but you can also do veggies on the grill, and I love pork tenderloin on the grill. So I just cut up one pork tenderloin, and it's a little over a pound, and I just cut it into about 1-inch pieces, and we're just going to do a quick little marinade on this. And I love to marinate chicken or pork in beer. It's a great tenderizer, so even if you're not a beer drinker, you could still use it, and it's going to leave a great flavor but not kind of overpower you with beer. So I use about 1/2 cup of that, and I'm just going to do about 1/8 cup of Worcestershire sauce, and I'm going to add about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard.
And does the beer have to be Pabst Blue Ribbon?
It does not have to be Pabst Blue Ribbon, but I'm definitely a PBR fan. Something about it I like.
Lucy Greer's stamp of approval, PBR, the Blue Ribbon.
And it is a good, you know, kind of a mild beer, so that's a good question. When you're looking to cook with a beer, depending on what you're doing, but if you're doing something like this, then any kind of light beer will work really well. So then I added 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So super simple marinade that we're just going to pour over our pork. And you don't have to let this sit. If you have time, you can let it sit overnight, but if not, just, you know, while you're getting everything else for supper ready.
Man, that smells like a great marinade, especially on that pork. I love this idea, Lucy Greer.
Good.
I'm going to try to do this myself coming up here. Like we said, great for football. What do we need to do in our coming up segments?
We will talk about our veggies, and we can get those seasoned up, and then later on we're going to make a curried BBQ sauce that's going to be great to dip all this in.
Wow. Lucy Greer holding it down in the kitchen. You can see the recipe on the Studio 10 tab on fox10tv.com. We'll be back in just a little while.